Grace and peace, everyone. This is yours truly once again coming to you. And just wanted to talk to you briefly about the ruling that came down in Texas about the Second Amendment, right, with the gun rights and individual that's on a federal indictment, can still purchase a gun, which I agree with that ruling. That if a person has not been ruled mentally incompetent and shouldn't have a gun, because I believe that individuals that are irresponsible, lack self-control, violent, and could commit violence against others, these type of individuals, people want to use it for crimes and illegal reasons. These type of individuals should not have guns. And it's very complex and difficult to kind of sift through it to identify these individuals, right? But that's in a general statement and position I take, a general position I take in regards to that. But what I will say is that I believe wholeheartedly in the Second Amendment. That's a constitutional right. And whether a person is a felon or not a felon, that right should not be violated. They should still have the right to bear arms. But I am for public safety. I am for storing guns safely. I am for gun control from the perspective of making sure that the people who are purchasing these guns has the mental capacity, right, to have a gun. No one should just be able to go in and buy a gun and just walk out. And it could be a murderer, it could be a serial killer, it could be anyone. So at least they need to know who is buying this gun and make sure that we are not putting guns into murderers' hands and people who would just get out there and shoot and kill. We do have a lot of guns in the street, a lot of illegal guns, and people using them for criminal purposes, especially in the gang culture, which I'm involved in, trying to prevent gun violence in that arena, community gun violence. And we have a lot of that going on in the communities, right? Especially the black community, when it comes to violence, and guns, but I think it's like about 86% of black people who are murdered with a gun. So, we know that that is an issue that needs to be addressed, but I do not think that is tied into violating people's constitutional right, their Second Amendment to bear arms. I wholeheartedly support that, and I'm with that. And sometimes people think that I'm against it because I am for some sense of having laws that will regulate some of these guns, that are coming in from other states and cities illegally and coming in and getting into the hands of people who could use these guns for illegal or for criminal reasons or even murder people. So when we say the wrong hands, I don't consider a felon the wrong hands. Felons should, once they complete their parole and demonstrate and show that they are law-abiding citizen again, they should have that opportunity to purchase a gun, because they're going to get one anyway. If they want to get one, they're going to go and get it illegally, right? But we just criminalize people for no reason. There's a lot of people out there that have gotten their lives together and they just want to be able to protect themselves. I'm against guns. I don't have guns for religious reasons. I don't have any in my house. I don't want to be nowhere near a gun. When I was young and I was gang banging, I most definitely had guns on me all the time and wouldn't think twice about using it. And so I'm not into that anymore. So I most definitely, that's a personal choice for religious reasons. And I don't impose or force that on anyone else. But I am for gun control from the perspective of making sure that guns are regulated. We'll be able to track them. When something happened, we know where that gun came from and who used it, because we have a lot of irresponsible and negligent gun owners. And I don't think they should be severely punished, but should be educated, trained, and taught how to safely store your gun, how to safely use it, and not be irresponsible with it. But I just wanted to come on and say that I do support the ruling by the court in regards to the individual who was indicted. And it was a burglary, right? He, if he didn't even use a gun, why would you have that condition that he cannot purchase a gun? So that's my take on it. What's yours? God bless you.